Hello everybody and welcome to the Starhammer 40k mod progress log here for Monday. A quick announcement before we get started here. I am going to be changing the release date and the progress logs to Monday. This has just happened a few times this week. It happened twice in a row where my weekend's usually booked, and then if I'm busy on Friday, well then the release just gets pushed back on Monday. So if I do this instead where I just release on Monday, hopefully that will just keep the releases consistent enough. That's my goal here, consistency. But anyways, let's get started on what has been added for the coming release that will be happening next Monday. On the far left here, well, actually, let me start with these three in general here and what I am wearing. I really like Commissars, can you tell? There are three different sort of cosmetic ideas for the Commissars that I've added so far. I am currently wearing the default Commissar set, which is available on my right there. I also have a nice red colored simple cape as well. And on the left here is a more of a relaxing set, which has an open jacket and no boots, which might be nice if you're an avian or something where you kind of want to show off your unique feet. And over here we have an alternative hat, which has a red eyepiece on it. And for all you Tau fans out there, I've completed the Kroot armor right here. The full set is to my left, rather. And on the right here, I have created an alternative hat that just has the protectorate flower up in there. So kind of keeping with the cute aesthetic of the Kroot, which I like quite a bit. Now, besides that, I have also, thanks to the feedback of Aghard, Aghaard, who posted on the Steam forums here saying, providing some criticism for the Necron Gauze rifles. I have updated them here. So as you can see or hopefully you can see, the animation goes quite quick. The swoosh on it is now updated, so it will hopefully be able to, it's hopefully more kind of consistent with the graphicals of it, And the right click will also shoot a more wider projectile, so hopefully that will help out a lot with you folks who are fans of the Necrons. Yes, it's actually kind of funny. The reason why the swoosh looks like that is because the Necron gun is actually a hammer turned on its side, so then it can look the right way. Yeah, you have to do some interesting stuff to get by, but hopefully that will make it a little bit more competitive. And now that they're a bit more competitive, I'll probably be looking into creating randomly generated Necron weapons, which might be quite nice for you folks. And otherwise, I guess I can show off my mechs right now. Let me just beam over there. This is an example of the Leviathan pattern for a Dreadnought here. I'm kind of staying away from the original Dreadnought. I'll probably add that eventually, but there's already a mod out there that does that. I don't know if I'll be releasing these in this latest update here. We'll see. But anyways, right now I have all the default colors on my Dreadnought right here, so that's why the colors look a little bit eclectic. But I have added in a heavy bolter gun, which has a bit longer windup than the regular Gatling gun, but you know, does more damage, all that good stuff here. I'll probably be changing the graphic on it so it's not super visually, so it's not visually looking like the Gatling gun that it's obviously based off of at the moment. So you know, you can see I'm doing some other stuff here. I also have the new arm pieces as well that you can see. The top part of the engine is copied and pasted from another engine type, the simple ones, but the shoulder pads there will hopefully look a little bit better. So yeah, the reason why the mechs are taking so long is because they all have larger sprites. It's harder for me to convince myself that the sprites could look when they're bigger, because then you have more details to fill in, and I gotta make it consistent with the regular art style. But you can see that I'm doing stuff like that. Otherwise, the gnome stuff is going along quite well. Hopefully that will be released in conjunction with next week's updates, but I'll let you know when that gets released. Otherwise, if you have any suggestions here, feel free to post them in the Steam comments. Feel free to report any bugs, because then, hey, I'll definitely try to fix them here as I did with the gauze weapon. And thanks for playing, and I'll see you next week for the update.